Hey guys, Rexasaur here and welcome to the last of the basic tutorial videos for Crusader Kings 2 tutorial series I'm doing, yay! So today we're going for the sort of final dust off all the basics. I don't think I went into a lot of detail in the things I'm going to do in this video, so we're going to go through ambitions, relations, as well as some little twerks of the character screen that I don't think I've shown you. So first off, as we can see, I have the pick ambition thing. I did go through this, but I didn't go through this in detail. So I can choose an ambition, and as you can see, I've got quite a lot more than I did when I played as the king. It's always good to start your game off with a get married ambition, because the success, it's automatic, pretty much. You get 10 piety, and my opinion of my king is apparently increased for some reason by 15 for some odd reason, I don't know why. But we're going to do that just to show you what happens. So there we go. We're also going to get a person with a flag, which means that you'll be in an alliance. We're actually going to get that. Matter any? No, it's not that. So there we go. Let's play. Wait for that to go up. This might take a while. Oh, dangerous factions. Right, there we go. Several shit has happened just now. So we fulfilled our ambition. Thus, we get this thing saying, oh, we have fulfilled the ambition, and whatever the ambition is. We got married, so now we got a chance of either getting gold or getting prestige. We are going to choose for the prestige because it's massive. And there's this guy saying, yeah, sure, do that. So, now we're married, we can get ourselves more ambitions. So, we have a lot of ambitions you can get. You can either become one of the 5 5 councillors of your king. If you're a duke, or if you're a count, it'll be for your duke. So we can either become chancellor, marshal, steward, or spymaster. We can't become the court chaplain because we are not part of the Catholic Church. Which I'll go into next video when we're doing religion. Yay. We can also amass wealth, which gives us personal wealth and blah de blah. Have a daughter, have a son, improve marshals, and improve all our stats really, as well as become king of whatever kingdom we're in right now. So because we're in the de jure kingdom of Aquitaine, which is right here, it'll be for the kingdom of Aquitaine. What's so important about ambitions is that you can, depending on what ambition you have, some people like you or don't like you. If we go into find characters and do it by ambition, you can see a lot of people have ambitions right now, and that actually can be seen by a lot. So these guys have the get married ambition. Now if I say to get this guy married, he would actually get a prestige, his relation to me would increase, and thus the relation between me and him would be increased, and he can like help me in wars or give me more levies if he's one of my vassals. My vassals right now don't have any ambitions. There we go. No, this guy has actually got to get married, so we'll actually be doing that. Arrange marriage. You and you. We'll play a bit. Hopefully nothing like severe happens, like we end up in civil war or something. Boom. So there we go. Allowed a marriage. So now my opinion of him has gone up for some reason. There, fulfilled marriage wish, there it is. Plus 15. Yeah, that actually hasn't updated number-wise. It's 55, not 40. So you can see fulfilled marriage wish has gone up by 15, which means that in the military, I'll be able to get more from him. If we go vassals, total strength, if I go to the top, there he is. He's actually increased a lot because he likes me much more because I got him to be married. I don't think I covered this last thing. I think I really briefly went over it. But the more they like you, the more levies they give you. And you can see a total breakdown of everything of what it does. So there we go. That's pretty much relations in terms of military. Yeah. also to note, relations has a lot to do with factions. I have actually got, yeah, a dangerous faction. If you have a faction that's above a certain amount, it turns into a dangerous faction, and you get stuff because it could happen. This guy is 71 and basically wants my brother to become the Duke of Toulouse. What a knob. Oh yeah, and this thing really important. Now, I did show this right at the beginning of the tutorial series. You have the king or the top liege. You have a percentage of what the total levies can be and the current. You also have a total amount of holdings, as well as generally what that is. You've then got a list by size of armies of people. So as you can see, in our realm, we're actually the 6th biggest holder of troops. William the Bastard has actually got the most, but that's because he's got a load of event troops. Then we have this guy of Flanders, who's got 3,000. Then we got this guy, and Champagne, Aquitaine, and whatever that is. I think that's Burgundy. No, yeah, no, Burgundy. And then we have us. Then this changes again for what we have. So right now this guy has 744 if you look at current. Don't look at total, just current. Now the issue with this thing with counts in relation to you is that it only takes the top liege is in fact the King of France, not me. So I don't know my relation of how many troops I have compared to me. Luckily, I can guess, yes, 744 troops. I just look at my military. I have more than that. I have 1,687. So that's good. We're actually at war with the Roman Empire, which is a bit weird. But yeah, so I can see this straight away. Of course, it just tells me there I have 80. He has only 80% of what I have, so it's not that bad. I also have 80% of what this guy has, of what the king has. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to join this faction because screw it. Let's do that. So yeah, that's ambitions and relations, really. There's not really much anymore you can get except for improving relations to get people into your faction. Say I was to improve this guy's relation, as well as make my spy master scheme there, then I could do that. That's pretty much it, really. There's not really much else to go for. Technology wise, it's nice. It's nice to know that these increase the base relation with your vassals. Right now I have a +4 feudal vassal relation. As you can see, it's actually said there. It'll say technology +4. That's pretty much all I've got for relation. That's pretty much the brush up on everything that I may have missed. And I hope that this was helpful, really, to know more about ambitions as well as the factions and the relations in the levies area, sort of, you know, more relations equals more levies, basically. I'd like to note, there's a final thing that just popped in my head, stats actually have a big influence on your vassals. A lot of diplomacy means that you get a lot, your vassals will like you a ton more. I think for every point of diplomacy, it's actually called the personal diplomacy. If we go here, personal diplomacy actually isn't shown because we have such a shitty diplomacy. If I get someone who has a lot, oh, that guy's got a lot of intrigue. No one has a lot of diplomacy. Strange. Let's get Flanders up. No one has a lot of diplomacy, so I can't actually show you, which is a bit irritating. But when your diplomacy is above 8, you get something called the personal diplomacy. For every point that is above, you get a +2 relation with your vassals, up to a maximum of +20, I think. But that's, like, I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Next time we will be tackling the big thing that is the Catholic religion, and then from there we will be going on to the Muslim faith with the Sword of Islam, I think it's called, DLC. I might be wrong, we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.